Welcome on into Bearded Breakers. My name is Fat Fingered Himes, and I'm joined along with.
This is Joe.
And tonight we are breaking 2019 Top Series 1 baseball for your enjoyment. 6-box jumbo with 12 silver packs just for you guys. Before Joe decides to butcher all your guys' names out of his good old free will, I would just like to remind everyone to follow us on all our social media pages at Bearded Breakers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and make sure you follow us on eBay at Bearded Breakers 5371. Joe, would you like to butcher some names?
All right. As usual, we're going to go in alphabetical city order here, and if I can't pronounce your name, I will go ahead and spell it out and probably give you some sort of nickname throughout the break if you got some hits to call out. But again, as I like to mention, thank you, everybody. I recognize definitely a handful of names, and we appreciate you whether you're new or returning. We accept in all shapes and sizes. So let's get started. It is Arizona Diamondbacks, K-Town, K-O-S. Braves, R-O-E-D-E-J-A-R-E. I'll probably call you Jer from moving forward, just nickname purposes.
Ooh, clever.
Yep. Orioles, Kobe-W-O-N. Can't pronounce that word. No, it was really just my own handwriting. I could barely read it. Red Sox, R-O-E-D-E-Jer. Cubs, M Vikes Go. White Sox, Scarpa02. Reds, Maze Zia. That's a Z-E-A, so I kind of tried.
Zia.
Yeah.
Zia.
Indians, Marsh Big Daddy. He's got a few, or he or she has a few teams, but
Remember what we learned last
we learned last time. You can't.
No,
We have to be very gender
don't
neutral
assume
around here.
genders.
Yeah. No, just big Marshmallow fan guy. So you call me Big Marsh Daddy as well, I guess.
Keep it going.
Rockies, Scarpa 02. Tigers, Marsh Big Daddy. Astros, ADK Coin. Royals, Marsh Big Daddy. Angels, John MCKASSON 2009. Dodgers, STL Cards 0R83. Marlins, Bubbles C8481-2. Brewers and Twins, Robo-RMJHYEKE1Q. We'll call you Robo moving forward. Mets, ADK Coin. Yankees, ROEDE-Jer. Athletics, ITYS1234. Phillies, Colby1. Pirates, Marsh Big Daddy. Padres, PC Millen 2011. Giants, Marsh Big Daddy. Mariners, Jesse Scott ROEDER. Cardinals, PMC Million 2011. Rays, Slow Dash Roasted. Rangers, Jesse Scott ROEDER. And then last but not least, Blue Jays and Nationals, PCL Million 2011. Thank you once again. I'm sorry if I struggled through some of those names. They're a little bit more complicated than other breaks in comparison.
Yeah. Listen, also credit to us for working down in this basement.
Credit to us.
During the heat, or during the blizzard outside. It is freezing down here. But, that's the sacrifices you make, Joe.
Only one complaining.
I'm not complaining.
Oh, all right.
I'm just saying we're warriors.
Oh.
We're survivors, is what Destiny's Child would call us.
Probably stick those in the top left or something. Just to keep them around over there. There you go. There you go.
Marv's too swole.
You all right?
You
okay?
I don't know. That cord just feels different.
Which cord?
This one.
Got it? All right. We'll get started breaking. As I mention every time, especially when we do this type of break with so many cards, and I like to emphasize and hashtag all cards shipped.
Yeah.
All 3,000 and plus cards shipped. So
listen,
we have a dandy time sorting after the break occurs. But I want to just re-say it for those of you that are new with us, especially for the Series 1 breaks.
Say it with your chest.
Himes will sift through most of the common cards as we have a fair feel for where all the hits are sitting. Basically, if you see something that we don't and you want to see it again, just let us know in the Twitch chat or Instagram Live. Just let us know on the bottom chat. But essentially, again, we will sift through the common cards, make our way to the hits, and go from there. So if you see something, especially the short prints, let us know, and we'll take another glance at it. But that's not to say that we won't re-show the hits at the end of the break, just so you're aware. And also, lastly but not least, the 12 silver packs. We get 2 per jumbo box, and we will break those open immediately after all 6 jumbo boxes are open. So hang tight. It's going to be an hour plus ride, and we look forward to it.
Oh, question too for everybody.
Yes.
So if you just want to answer in the chat for those of you listening, and obviously we're going to for this break because we've already promised.
Jer Bear works for a nickname. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. Just read that. I like it. I like the Jer Bear. I'm going to put it in quotations next to your name.
Do you guys care or not care that we ship all cards? Now, we're going to either way because we've already promised. But it's a hot debate with me and Joe if that matters or if it doesn't matter. I know there's a lot of breakers out there that just ship hits.
Jer Bear. I'm letting you have your moment, but Jer Bear is...
No. What was Jer Bear's normal name?
That was the one that I had to condense down from ROEDE Jer.
Was that Big Daddy?
I'm putting in parentheses in all of them. Jer Bear. All right, Jer Bear. I plan to announce a hit for you.
I don't think I can feel my feet.
All right. Jumbo box number 1. Times. Push those
They're on there.
a little further up.
They're actually on there first.
They like to go all sorts of directions.
50th. 150th. Jose Abreu. Greatest moments, Wrigley Field. It's an alright field. Nothing great.
I've been in there before.
Wade Boggs, 35th anniversary. Robbie Ray looks like a black.
Nice.
53 out of 67.
Go figure.
53. What a number that is.
Diamondbacks getting the first serialized number.
Probably the greatest number to ever exist, person, if you ask me.
I forgot to look at that picture again to look at the short print numbers for the serial. Not to distract you at all, but
Cracking jokes.
plus I want to see if I can find. Hopefully, we see
150, Steve Pierce, World Series.
what is it called?
Wire.
No, not even close.
That was what we were bitching about.
Yadier Molina, his short print.
Boyle, it was kind of close. Always Sunny. Oh, that's a clever one.
Did they even resign him?
I don't think so.
I don't think they did.
Mookie Betts, the best player in baseball.
Okay, next card.
Joe, how do you feel about this random guy being added to our fantasy baseball team?
I mean, the floor, if you will, from the previous owner
Wow.
only allows for improvements.
So,
That was bad.
well, considering the only Snapchats we get from the previous owner are X-rated ones.
Yeah.
150th anniversary, Boston Red Sox. Lou Gehrig, he's pretty good. Don't know if you've ever heard of him. Juan Soto,
Like that card.
Tops Now, Otani. So what do you think of the dunk contest, Joseph?
I think I lost money. That's what I think.
Did you?
Yes.
Who'd you bet with?
I had a close friend that
Greg.
no.
Or did you have?
It's a historical weekend of bets on that. So we basically put $20 per event, and we both randomly draft players, and whoever has the player that advances further in each event wins the $20.
Who'd you do that with?
Another married man.
Do I know
Yeah.
him? Is he Mr. 1000?
No, not that man.
Tommy Pham?
But
Greatest Jim Rice?
it was nice not to work with the middleman, if you know what I'm saying.
Soto?
It's just a gentleman's
Clayton Kershaw?
agreement. And I came up on the short end, so it is what it is. So basically, I lost all 3 events. But I was able to make my money back on a couple side bets that worked out well. But other than that, I don't advise betting on NBA things unless you are very aware of who they are and what they do.
Joe Harris used to play for the Cavs.
Joe Harris is a
Brett
monster.
Foil. Cal Ripken.
I like that. Is that one of the backs?
The fake autograph too on that.
Yeah, like last week's conversation.
Yeah, it's one of the iconic cards.
That's cool.
Robin.
Oh.
Frankie Lindor home run challenge. Second week in a row we've gotten this one.
Times, could you?
I think you should. I've done it.
Could you give us a description on what goes on with that card?
You got it, Joe. You tell the fine folks.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool interacting card through Topps. Second year that they are exercising that interacting card, where you could pick a game with that player, and if you hit a home run in that game, then you have a entered chance to go see the home run derby in 2020. As Himes turns on the NBA All-Star game. That is where we're at. Why have we not seen a hit yet, Himes?
Because they're all in the right spot.
All saving it for the end.
I know what I'm doing. We had some pretty good hits out of the last days.
Yeah, I posted them on
Danny Duffy.
Instagram.
2019. Ooh. Verlander, Nolan Ryan. Have you ever heard of those guys?
Oh,
pretty good.
okay.
Luis Urias. Padres.
RC.
Seattle Atlanta back to back. George Brett, Kansas City Royals, greatest moment. Pine Tar back. Andrew Miller, foil. Chance Adams, 35th anniversary. Mike Trout, second best player in big. Third, I'd say Yelich.
Oh my gosh, are you
Yelich
kidding me?
Probably.
You want to trade me for Yelich in our fantasy league?
I'll pick Yelich.
Okay. Well, we can work something out.
I know you undervalue him. Now I'm still
right.
Get ready to take him.
And I know you overvalue him now, so we'll go ahead and make this work out for both of us.
Which league do you have?
Chats.
Still no response. Is that even a league?
We don't even know if that's still going on.
Is your dad trying to make any calls?
No.
We could do the draft at Stadium, actually. Think about that.
That's true.
Foil, Kevin Guzman.
He's on the Braves now?
Miguel Cabrera. Yep.
Love that card.
Trevor Bauer.
Oh, we were just talking about his arbitration case and the character assassination.
And what could I say last week?
Benintendi.
Benintendi.
Red Sox are the first on the board with the hit.
Game used. Benintendi.
That is going to Jer Bear. How am I not surprised? Jer Bear is on the board. Great nickname.
Benintendi.
Congrats on the relic.
Game used too.
I love how they're like a matte finish with a gloss player color. Like it.
Oh, like it? Oh, like it a lot.
Jer Bear's happy.
He is excited.
Really like the matte finish. I'll say it again.
I thought that was Carlos for a second. It's only a matter of time until he's not on the Indians. Jake Arrieta. Ozzy. Oh, nice little Clayton Kershaw. Dodgers.
Ooh, with the B for Brooklyn. It's a throwback.
No sleeping.
Oh, wow. Great looking relic for the Dodgers. That is going to STL Cards 0R83. Congrats on the Kershaw B emblem. And we're still looking for our auto, Himes. Show me the ink.
Babe Ruth. Greatest players. Albert Pujols. Cedric
Ooh,
Mullins.
wow, that's a good one. That's a real good one. RC Auto.
It's always nerve-wracking when the autograph.
Dude, that's a good card right there.
It's nervous when the autograph is in the last stack because you're nervous. Like, what if you did accidentally pass it up?
Yeah.
You can't see it.
That is a great looking card for
Rookie
the
card.
Orioles, which is going to Colby-1. Congratulations. That's a sweet card.
Had my heart fluttering a little bit. Well,
He's
not lying to
he's
you.
supposed to be pretty good.
Box number 1 down. 5 more to go.
I didn't hear you say lasagna. Well, I'm sure we will, but I'm just saying.
Give me time.
That's an on-card auto, by the way.
Oh,
Cedric Mullins.
Usually the 35th anniversary play.
Great hit.
You're welcome.
I'm jealous. Although that reminds me, I have
Malik Smith.
yes, that's exactly who I was thinking of.
2 of them.
A couple of his autos that look just like this. From, what is that, 2 years ago?
Is he still in the league?
He got traded, though.
A couple times.
I forget what team he's on even now.
He was with Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Well, his autograph you have is with Atlanta.
That was it? Yeah,
And then
that
he
might
went
be
to
what it is.
Tampa. I think he actually wasn't doing bad, I think, last year.
In Roto, for Roto fantasy reasons, he was
Don't bring up Roto.
that type of player who could fill the stat sheet like Yelich does. Oh, yeah, you hear that? I'm just talking him up, getting the stock going.
I don't want to say anything, but I do think Mike Trout is injury prone.
Oh, my gosh.
He gets hurt every year.
Baseball's a difficult sport.
Do you think Mike Trout and J.J. Watt could be brothers?
No,
I feel like they have like a similar.
they have 2 different last names.
Well, okay.
Call me, you know,
Okay, Joe.
a little critical about it, but
Okay. I hate you. God forbid you have any sort of imagination.
that was a pretty good pace you had there on that first box.
Why? You know, I'm all about the speed.
Last week you were struggling. We
I'm-
took a couple months off for holidays and personal reasons.
Personal reasons.
Himes is busy with his, side job. We'll leave it at that for the camera. Let your imagination wander.
Mike Trout equals go. Well,
Yes, I agree. Jer Bear is got a great opinion.
Let me tell you about somebody named Tom Brady.
Oh,
I think
different sport though. It's not even comparable. You can't compare players of different sports. And you can't really compare players in different eras because, you think of, just for a very easy off the top
Did you hear-
example, how do you compare somebody like Mark McGuire to Mike Trout?
Did you hear somebody? Did you,
It's 2 different eras of the sport.
somebody asked Jordan like 2 questions. Like, is it harder to get so many triple doubles, or is it harder to get more 30 points? And he's just like, personally, I think it's harder to win 6 championships.
Sounds like a LeBron answer.
Because they're the same person. LeBron and Jordan are the same person. That's why they hate each other. It's
Yeah.
like a father and son who hate each other. It's because they're the same exact person. Talk about that on the couch this week. Harrison Battier, foil. Evolution, Yankee Stadium.
Well, are you sure it's Yankee Stadium?
Yep.
Can't see it.
Oh, Tanny home run.
We're not biased by any means.
You want to explain to people just
Mike Trout is the baseball goat. I love where he's going with this. I love it.
He
But I will admit,
thinks he's gonna get free
I
stuff.
saw a stat comparison
Oh, here we go. Okay.
with
Stack
Mike Trout, and I'm a
comparison.
Mike Trout supporter. When you're even having the discussion that he's best of all time,
Joe still supports OBJ. Just put it that
yeah,
way.
I do. And they put Pujols' numbers next to Mike Trout's, and it was
And?
almost arguably better.
Oh,
It was good. And I remember Pujols in his prime, if you will, and he was a monster.
He's
But
scary. Steve Carlton, greatest season. Anthony Rizzo. Nick Jacob,
oh, that's the black.
16 out of
Camo?
67.
Yeah, I like that.
That's not camo, it's just
Digital pixelated.
Thanos.
Wow,
Get yourself a mannequin. to do it.
great.
Ask me if I watched that movie.
Have you watched that movie?
Nope.
You must have played in Fortnite then.
Oh, I did actually.
Oh, okay.
But everybody knows Apex is the game now. Everybody's making the jump.
That's a false statement.
Make
Look at that
it
Trout.
now.
Go back to that Trout. Just look at the goat. A quick reference.
Brr.
Yeah.
Glitch.
And once again, I have a great supporter of opinions. Jer Bear coming in clutch.
Roger Maris. Greatest season.
I have his autograph.
I know. Jacob DeGrom, foil. The Gordon, Mariners. Bryce Harper.
Where will he sign?
Hawkins. Philadelphia. Actually,
Where you going?
just to go back a second. Philadelphia is having an arm giveaway, and it's an American flag like that.
What does that mean?
They're just trying to put two and two together and say Bryce Harper always wears that, and they're ironically giving one away the one day. Awfully ironic.
So is he going to Philly or
I
what?
think it's I feel like these guys are getting like football guys, and they just don't want to go through spring training. Where like all these old veterans like just refuse to go through training camp. Boyle, JD Martinez. Evolution, Shea Stadium. Carlos Correa, 35th anniversary. Ooh, Will Myers. Game used memorabilia. Wow, what a hit for the Padres.
That's a great looking card. That's going to Padres, which is PMC Million 2011. Congrats on the gray relic of Will Myers.
Congrats, everybody. Oh, Christian Yelich. Sick card. Nothing to say about the Yelich card?
I mean, I let the card say for itself.
Early signing of
Yeah, that's the rumor. I don't know, like, it's just weird that Philly is all of a sudden a big contender. All of a sudden, like
Well, when you get JT and
GT.
Remuto,
Did they trade for him?
150. They said he wanted a $160 million contract, and the Marlins just laughed at him.
That entire lineup from 2014 is gone.
The Marlins offered him $60 million over 3
Who?
years.
Remuto?
Tom Seaver, or no, it was 4 years, $60 million. Athletics, Crush Davis, followed by a holy hell, Matt Carpenter.
Oh man, a roto monster. He can play all positions. He is great.
In a
And he's
bunting-
old, but
in
he's
a
great.
bunting pose.
That is a cool card with a bunting pose. For the Cardinals, congrats on the hit. Going to PMC Million 2011.
119 out of 150.
Matt Carpenter.
Legacy
Inc.
of Baseball. Great hit for you.
He's got a great beard, by the way. Really something to mention as we are breaking with Bearded Breakers.
Oh. Even though our beards are nowhere near where they
Nowhere near where we had them in their primes, if you will, but they're there still.
I was sent a picture of what mine used to be, and I was kind of disgusted with it. It was.
I had mine pretty. I mean, mine looked pretty good for most of the time. There was moments where it was.
Mine was just a wild giant bush on my face. I thought trimming it would ruin it, so I let her grow, and I don't know how George let me have a job with that. Michael Fulmer, 150th. I think he got fired.
George did?
He didn't get fired. He got the money.
Really?
Babe Ruth.
Why am I not surprised?
Trey Turner. Ooh,
wow.
14 out of 150. Freddie Freeman.
Dude, I really like those cards a lot. Those are
throwback patches.
Improvements over last year's patches. For the Braves, going to Jer Bear. Congrats on your second patch of the night. This time numbered.
He's the patch man. Like what did they?
Loved it. That was a great.
Didn't think of it for a while. Didn't know if I should
share it or keep it yourself
keep
next
it
time.
You all right?
I was
out of 2019. Adam Eaton, Babe Ruth, George Ruth,
Baby Ruth. Who is she?
Nick Williams. Isn't that from? What's that from?
Sandlot.
Yeah, I hate that movie.
What?
I did. We talked.
You hate the movie? How do you hate it?
I don't think it's a good movie.
What do you not like about it?
I just don't like it. I think it's overrated.
So what is better? Angels in the Outfield? That's like your thing?
Angels in the Outfield? Didn't love Angels in the Outfield.
Oh my gosh.
Angels in the End Zone?
The Rookie? Yeah.
The Rookie was a great movie.
Oh my god.
You're going to tell me the
Sandlot
Rookie?
is on top of all those.
Here.
Sandlot is like the Mike Trout of movies.
Here's the issue. You go with what society tells you is a good movie.
No, I've watched them all.
Coming from you, who's still a fan of OBJ,
yeah,
and just stands
and
out.
Fortnite is still the best game
No,
out.
it's not.
That's it. It is. I have very valuable judgment.
150, Cole Calhoun, Ricky Henderson, foiled Jed Geirecko, Jake DeGrom.
Ryan reminds me of Ryan Greco. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a fizzle for the Indians.
Clay's best friend.
Yeah. What did you watch him like the Little League World Series or something, or the College World Series, and he thought he was a monster and he was talking him off, and then the Indians drafted him, and then they called him up if he couldn't hit a fastball.
Clay had his fucking freaking.
You got a little excited there. Oh my gosh!
I just
started throwing around buzzwords just to look cool.
I think of the picture I took of Clay with his gut hanging out in the Garco jersey. Oh, my mistake there.
My gosh. I give you one compliment how fast your first box went. Now look how the second's going.
David Price, 150th. Rod Carew, greatest season. Anthony Benintendi Otani, not good.
Oh. Some say he's as good as a hitter as Matt Joyce. The Indians just signed him. For cheap.
He's a roto.
Gosh.
He can play everything.
Dude.
It just costs you $1 at a time.
Oh my gosh. When he said that to me, and I was having fantasy baseball trade talks. And of course, naturally, I took Otani. And
in both leagues.
And somebody's counter argument to me for his value was that he was as good as Matt Joyce at hitting. So why should he trade for him? And I just...
Oh, Jay Bruce.
Never
out
let
of
go.
2019. Foil, Clayton Richard. Alkaline. Think they named the battery after him? I don't know.
Wow.
Been working on that one. Whew.
He's going to be good. I like him.
Toki Tusanti.
For some reason, his name just reminds me of like croissant. Doesn't it?
Big Croissant.
Yeah. Mr. Croissant.
And box number 2. Juices.
2 down, 4 to go.
Would it be bad to have your wife down here to fill up my water?
Matt Joyce is a stud. I'm gonna hold my opinion on him. He is part of the tribe now.
You want to
so
join our fantasy baseball?
we're gonna find out one way or another how good he actually is.
It's a minor league contract,
Especially since the Indians have no outfielders. I hate that they're like talking Naquin up. Like they have all these extra pictures of Naquin and like showcasing him off this year. This is the same Naquin that ran into the wall and got hurt, and then
full speed
bats at the bottom of the lineup all year long because he can't hit the ball.
No, he can hit. He can't hit a straight fastball down the middle.
Yeah.
You could literally tell him, "Hey, this is coming straight down the middle. Just swing."
But what are you gonna do?
Zimmer,
small market team, Hines. How many games did you go to last year?
None.
Huh?
It's not a Tron Town. It's a
Browns that conversation. How many Browns games did you go to?
Here,
how many?
I support from afar.
Okay. Forgot about that one.
I buy their jerseys.
And how many Cavs games did you go to?
Nobody cares.
Do you even live in Cleveland?
The Cavs
no,
I don't live in Cleveland,
God.
actually. The Cavs could leave Cleveland, and I would have said this when LeBron was here.
No, you wouldn't have.
Unlike basketball is the worst sport. It's terrible.
Out of the big 3?
Out of anything. Out of the big 4.
What's the 4?
Hockey.
NASCAR. You're a big NASCAR guy today. Big NASCAR guy.
Sunday TV has got to be the most miserable thing to watch right now.
Braves fan, you like the wrong tribe. Well, I like Acuna. That's about as far as it goes for me on the Braves as they ripped our hearts out in '95.
I remember.
And then, I guess David Justice I like too for his own reasons. Marquise Grissom,
Kenny Lofton,
Javier Baez. I liked him for whatever reason.
Javier Baez?
Yeah. Or what's Javier Baez?
Javier
Lopez. Isn't that who it is? Who's the catcher? Lopez.
Maddox, Glavine, Smoltz. They weren't that good, and you can't tell that we're upset at all.
No. Wasn't a 5-year-old crying myself to sleep that.
I threw myself out of the bathtub crying, and my mom had to open the door like, what the hell's wrong? No, Adam's mom was watching me because my sister was in the hospital for an asthma attack. Whole family history.
Wow.
She's like, what are you doing? I'm just on the ground in the bathroom crying.
Because, you wouldn't think that the Indians were going to get that close again. But then they get a little closer.
Happens.
And then they get a little closer after that. Just can't win it. Lopez. Thank you.
What was it? 2007 was our year.
Yeah, when it was the Rockies.
We were 3-1 against Boston.
Boston swept the Rockies, didn't they?
Yeah, Boston's literally doing shots of Jack Daniels before every game, and they beat us. Wow. Chase Anderson foil. Here we go. Branch Rickey. We will auction this one. Not auction. It took years to persuade them to put numbers on uniforms, and it is the hardest thing in the world to get in the major leagues to change anything. But they will eventually. They are bound to.
Great quote, Himes. That was just.
Aaron Judge.
Give it to me if we're going to randomize it.
Do we want to randomize?
I don't really want
us to randomize.
Yeah, if you guys want us, if we have 2 people in the chat that want to randomize,
Christian Yelich.
Otherwise, it's going to be random by me.
No, I mean we have to random it for somebody. The rules of the game.
No.
I think we have somebody who's getting it.
He doesn't want
it. We have the one person.
Box number 3 going good so far, Himes. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Working through the cold. 150. Solar. George Brett.
Hey.
Carlos Santana only been traded this offseason 2 times.
He had just one bad year on the Phillies.
Jesse Winker.
I like that. What's that out of?
That's out of 76. 1976. If only it was 1776.
Great. Okay.
Oh, I thought that was.
He's not in this. And he's not going to be in the MLB for a couple months, so get used to it.
A couple months. 3/4 the season without him. So long. No, I don't think they can pull him up at all.
Yes, they can. There's a date.
I think he counts on that.
Vlad Jr. is having his debut pushed back from the beginning of the year.
They said next year. They said 2020. Peter Gammons.
If he,
all right, he
can only play after
Atlanta
a certain
Braves,
date, and then that makes his arbitration go back a year. Speaking of the devil, is
Roberto Alomar.
He's a big dude, that Vlad Jr.
I heard that's why Frankie wears number 12.
Really? Heck. Why doesn't he wear Sandy Alomar's number? More of a tribe legend.
But yeah, tribe legend, but growing up, Roberto Alomar was the Mikey.
You have a potty mouth today.
I've always had a potty mouth.
We're gonna put at the end of the show. We're gonna have a little
explicit.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little Bearded Breakers Plus.
We're gonna get kicked
how
off.
do I want to say it? The aftermath of Bearded Breakers, and we're gonna shove a dial bar of soap in Heinz's mouth. We might get more views than our break, actually.
Put soap in my mouth and you put soap in a sock and just beat me with it.
There he is.
Christian Yelich gold out of 2019. Seth Lugo, not to get confused with Loogie. Evolution.
Wow.
Vlad Guerrero. Team uniform.
Who does he go to? The Nationals?
Bryce Harper. Yadier. We get a hit yet?
Yeah, we got a random card.
That's not a hit.
Oh.
That's just a random card nobody wants.
Gare Bear does not want the random.
I hope I've never wanted somebody to get that card more now. Oh, come on, Marcia. Oh,
there he is.
Vince CLE. You know, I did hurt my back lifting yesterday. Blake Snell, 150th. Evolution, Ernie Banks, Chris Bryant, Padres.
Oh, wow.
Will Myers. Auto, Jeff McNeil.
There he is. That's a clean auto.
Hey.
For the Mets, that is going to ADK Coin. Congratulations.
Give me that coin.
The on-card rookie auto for Jeff McNeil.
Would you rather be an Indians fan or a Mets, Jets, Knicks fan?
You asking
or,
me?
Cleveland fan or a Mets, Jets, Knicks fan?
Cleveland. I'd rather be a Cleveland fan than any fan.
Oh, shut up. Even over Boston?
Yeah.
Shut up. You're dumb. That's the dumbest comment you've ever said.
Why? We've had the greatest basketball player play in our city
write it down.
For how many years? 11 different seasons?
The dumbest comment I've ever heard.
And we've made it to the World Series 3 different times in my lifetime.
Wouldn't you rather be from Boston and win the championships?
And football has come and has left us and came back all in the same lifetime.
Greatest players, like Trout.
I mean, that's just...
Dynamic duo foil.
The Cleveland way.
Altuve. Ronald Acuna. I've literally yelled at my mom before for not having me in Boston.
Why don't you just be a Boston fan then?
Because I was born here. I have to be here now.
Not everybody's like that. You could just ride the coattails of Boston.
Do you know who pisses me off more in this world? Mo.
Mm. Didn't he get a Tom Brady jersey or the Randy Moss?
He's a Pistons fan. Because when we were growing up in the early 2000s, the Pistons were slick. He's a Pats fan.
Yeah. And
he's a Lakers fan.
What? You didn't say a baseball fan at all. You don't think he is?
He's not a baseball fan. I don't think he could even tell you the team in Cleveland. Any White Sox or Rockies hits? I do not believe we've gotten any hits yet from either of those teams.
We have not. Just to confirm, we have not.
You could say, arguably, we've had two of the greatest three players in the three major sports.
Bob Feller?
LeBron, Jim Brown.
Bob Feller? What other Indians is there?
But 2 out of 3. So baseball we wouldn't have, but we have Jim Brown and we have
Tom Brady's more important than Jim Brown.
now, yes. 150 Wade LeBlanc.
You could make the
Greatest
argument.
players, Justin Verlander. Boyle.
What is his name?
Big Hurt.
Trying to think of it. Who's the quarterback for the Ravens?
Joe Flacco.
No, before that.
Kyle Bowler.
Yeah. Is he the one that won the Super Bowl?
Dilfer.
Dilfer. You could make the argument that Dilfer means more than Jim Brown.
No, Jim Brown won 6 championships.
But they're not the actual NFL championships, like what we're used to the Super Bowl.
Dilfer didn't win that championship.
Dilfer won it.
Ed Reed and Ray Lewis and Jamal Lewis won that championship.
You're forgetting about others on that defense, too.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know them all.
Was Charles Suggs still there?
No, that was before him. Javier Baez. Evolution. Another Vlad. Wow. Vlad, popular. Derek Jeter, 35th anniversary.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Nolan Arenado, 121 out of 150. Game used.
I like it.
Rockies.
As he asked
anymore. I don't think he's there.
He's not there anymore. He wanted to check in on a Rockies
Nolan
hit.
Arenado.
Asked for it and didn't get to see it. That is going to Colorado Rockies Scarpa 02.
That's not this guy's name.
But it's him.
Are we sure?
Yeah, those are the 2 teams he had. Just missed his hit. Just missed it.
Live stuff. And then you look windows and told you're weird.
Is that how it went?
Robbie Ray. He was a great person to trade for. 150th. Chapman. You want to know what his kryptonite is? Little Raji.
Choking up on the bat.
That was greatest players. Nolan Ryan. Travis Shaw.
Oh, boy.
This is going to cost
That's a heavy one.
That's deep in there. Roberto Alomar, 50 of 50.
Oh, that's cool. I like it.
Roberto Alomar.
Going to the Blue Jays, PMC Million 2011.
There is a little nick on the side of the car, like right there.
That's just
it's like not the car. It actually came off, so it's perfect now. You're welcome.
Wow. Credit to Himes for, just putting those
fixing cards.
PSA and Beckett grades up. Point by point.
For the heaviest card we've ever shipped in our life.
I don't get why they make us like
start shipping them without the medallions.
It's so heavy.
God, I cannot wait to start separating these tonight. Byron Buxton, 219. Cobb, Detroit. Acuna, Joe's favorite. I always have to show Joe because he's going to tell me to go back.
I like Acuna.
Let me see Acuna. Josh Donaldson, probably one of the greatest,
time contributor.
One of the greatest tribesmen there's ever been.
I don't think he had a single hit in 4 games in the postseason.
To be fair, I don't think Jose Ramirez did either.
Yeah, people like to overvalue him in the offseason. All right, halfway through.
Oh, starting to stack it early. All right.
I gotta grab more cases.
All right, box number tray 4. No, this is 4. All right. Some would say we do the Lord's work here, Joe.
Oh. Okay.
Question is, do you think we fight more when we separate this many cards? We have no AFL to watch tonight.
We have the All-Star game.
Nobody cares about it.
We watched it last year, and it was pretty fun because they have a lot of money on the line.
They need to just get rid of all the All-Star games. They're all trash.
It's an honorary
They're all trash.
event.
They're all trash. The dunk contest means absolutely nothing because from now on till the end, Zion's going to win it.
Or he's not going to do it like LeBron.
That makes me so mad also.
That's why I feel like part of the reason the dunk contest isn't as good as it could be.
You know what the rule should be?
The good guys don't do it.
No, that should be the rule. If you want to participate in the All-Star game, you have to... The only way to participate in the three-point, the skills, or the dunk contest is to make the All-Star game. So it's all All-Stars. There's none of this...
I don't understand why they don't...
Joe Harrison, who's barely on a contract, decides to get hit or hot on the two-ball rack.
I don't understand why more well-known basketball players don't want to do the dunk contest.
You also didn't comment on my text last night. Don't you miss all the flash bulbs, like when a big moment goes off?
Doesn't bother me.
That's like a sign of my childhood.
Oh my gosh. It's a sign of the technology advancement.
I hate it. I hate cell phones.
No. You hate cell phones, but you sold it. Cell phones for a living for a solid 4 years of your life. 5 years of your life.
You gotta count the times with the other person.
But he hates cell phones. As he has an iPhone X.
I don't want it. Kenley Jensen, 150th. They already had to replace that one. Greatest players, Reggie Jackson.
Uh-oh.
Christian Yelich, followed by Colby Allard.
You took a deep breath before that one.
22 out of 25.
Wow, super low. For
Colby
the Braves.
Allard.
Going to Jer Bear. He's having himself a break.
Now he's on the trot. Good try.
That was a previous comment. Congrats on the rookie auto.
Listen, Jerber, we'll talk to you because now I think we need to.
I'm happy now.
You guys being the Braves with your racist chop and us with our racist icon.
Surprised we still have teams in the league.
Yeah. Listen, I was so worried that I was never going to be able to buy anything cheap Wahoo again, though. That was a real concern of mine. Albert Almara, greatest player, Warren Spahn.
Is Almara's card a rookie card in this series? Or did he have cards last year?
Paul Goldschmidt. I thought when they canceled out Wahoo, they were just going to get rid of everything, but apparently you're still going to be able to buy cheap Wahoo stuff in the gift store.
Really? That's the only spot? Is that the stadium?
At I think Lid and stuff you will be too. They just won't wear it anymore. They won't use it for production.
We are not the politically correct franchise. That's correct.
You were right.
It's correct. It's not politically correct. It's correct statement.
People don't know this, but I legitimately am 5% Indian.
Oh, okay.
I'm not offended.
Oh.
Just saying. I'm just.
I guess you're not enough.
Cole Calhoun, foil. I could build a casino. Bob Feller, speaking of the devil.
Wow. Who's in the back of that?
I think we know it's Lindor.
I don't like that comparison at all.
Okay.
How does he evolve into Frankie?
Ooh!
Wow, Mr. Don't touch his
my
hat.
hair.
Wow.
Game used. Not numbered, which is weird because that's red.
Rangers. Isn't that their second hit?
Game used. You tell me, Joe.
I could be wrong. I am wrong.
Oh.
I feel like I thought I heard Rangers before.
Can somebody please cut this tape right now, right here?
This is going to Jesse Scott, Roeder. Congrats.
Congratulations.
on the bat. Major League material.
Can't feel my feet.
My dad got hip surgery.
Oh, yeah,
now.
what's going on?
He's doing really well, but he has these circulators that go on his.
Colder hand.
They go on his ankles, or it's like a cast.
With a lock foil. Nope. Ted Williams, Mookie Betts, Kobe Allard. Okay, go.
And it just helps circulate your blood.
What is it? Socks?
They're like these little like wraps. I don't know. It almost like pumps up like
Is he walking yet or no?
Yeah, he walks without even crutches and everything. A week later after
Probably
hip
not
surgery.
good.
Dude, he said he feels great.
Granted, my grandma was 80 when she got her hip surgery done, but like she was out for like a month.
Really?
She was also like so. She's like the Terminator almost though. Atlanta Braves foil. Oh, I think this is gonna go to the Yankees.
Yeah.
Wearing all Yankees.
That's probably what this guy's probably a team.
When we lost, I couldn't sleep at night. When we won, I can't.
So this
sleep
guy's a
at night.
general manager of the Dodgers, the previous Revolution card that you said they were gonna
Okay, so you're the
randomize.
Dodgers.
So it goes to the Dodgers.
But when you win, you wake up feeling better.
Which the Dodgers
Matt Carpenter,
are not Jer Bear, so he's gonna be happy to hear that he
Gleyber
doesn't get
Torres,
the Revolution card from before. I don't get why I have to clarify that. You can't just read. You read the quote, but you can't read what team it's on.
The quote is inspirational.
Oh,
You want another inspirational quote?
yeah. Go ahead, fill me in. That Dane Cook's gonna come back.
The little nut, or the mighty oak tree, was once a little nut that stood its ground.
You're really clinging on to the little nut portion of it. Don't know what to tell you there.
Talk about politically correct.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
It sounds like a you problem, not me.
All those little, they keep coming back though.
Yeah.
Oh boy. $150th, Roberto Clemente. Seattle Mariners foil. Matt Chapman.
Nice.
Gleyber Torres. I'm upset that we haven't gotten a lasagna card yet.
We did. You didn't announce it though.
Yeah, but it wasn't a hit. Jose! $150th, Nicholas Castellanos. I think the Indians almost tried to trade
They
him.
did almost give him.
Don Mattingly, greatest players. Foil, Michael Fulmer. Corey Seager. Instead, we got the guy who couldn't get out of the Cleveland Clinic.
Who? Donaldson?
Martin.
Who?
That
Oh, Lenius.
Lanius.
Martine. It's not Martin.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. He'll be on the team this year, though, so don't worry.
Yep.
We're going to make our playoff push this year. I'm going to give away more prospects at the trade deadline. We have the worst farm system.
That's what we've done every time you're mad about it.
Because we don't go all in.
We were all
150
in.
Christian Yelich, greatest player, Bob Gibson, Don Mattingly, Pujols, Trout, and Ohtani. No.
Be a pretty sick card to pull.
It's ups now.
I know.
You buy those. And that card's probably like $2,000. I don't know how I feel about those either.
I liked it. I bought a couple tops.
No,
now.
like buying the tops now I get, but buying an autograph tops now, like, I feel like half the fun of getting the cards is like getting that hit. Like,
I mean, it's the same way. Like if you buy a card off eBay, you know what you're getting.
is it like when I pulled that 101 out of my personal George Springer? Like, it's not a 101. Jeez, I don't know. Bob Gibson, greatest players. Adrian Beltre. Oh, Anthony Rizzo.
My gosh, we got a lot of Rizzo cards in the past 2 breaks.
This one's so light compared to the
Damn.
Italian.
Going to the Cubbies. That is M. Vikes Go. Congrats on the Rizzo hit.
Viking 77.
I like how that name's embedded in your memory, though.
Did you ever get that Garrett Miles card?
Yeah.
Or Miles Garrett? Wait, message me back. (2019) Corey Dickerson. Ooh,
Mr. Feller.
I was hoping to get that one. Bob Feller, iconic cards. Luis Severino just got a new contract, 4 years, $40 million.
How do you know that?
What do you mean how do I know that? He's probably going to be one of my keepers.
Oh, actually, that's all trade.
Illich.
Yelich.
I remember last year when I got rid of Kluber.
I don't think I'm going to keep Kluber.
I wouldn't this year either.
Yeah, but then I'm not going to have a pitcher to keep, so it's going to be bad.
Trust me, I know. I know. I'm going to keep Severino.
If I don't keep Kluber, or if I do keep Kluber, I won't be able to keep Frankie.
Your dad's not going to like
I
that.
don't know. He's not going to like not keeping Kluber either. But I got to keep Trout and Yelich. They're amazing.
You're going to be in a hard spot. It's the owner and the GM fights.
I don't know. I feel like you just risk it that Kluber's not going to have as good of a year as he usually does.
I just hate that we can't change PFBL to Roto or split the season. But I guarantee you, if there was no such thing as Tap House and that idea didn't come from Tap House, Vince would be all for it.
Oh, yeah.
But because it came from Tap House, it can't be done. Because the old men still like to send checks through the mail, it can't be done.
There's a good feeling behind receiving a check in the mail.
It's cool. I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I still have two checks in my top drawer because I did them like by picture or whatever, like over the phone. I thought about getting them framed and start like a championship wall.
I'm supposed to get the bobblehead.
Oh God, I don't want to hear about that damn bobblehead any freaking more.
I don't get how they don't understand that.
No, everybody gets it. It's just how Chet does it.
Yeah, Chet is.
Well, we go by the points.
And then if we go by points, then like you said, then Wayne's the winner. Like you just pulled Wayne out of a no Chet. It's a tiebreaker.
And you know Wayne's just in his cowboy hat and his swim
Gosh.
trunks trying to get your dad's hot dog. Like,
Yeah.
I want the bobblehead.
Yeah, it's obnoxious. For those of you that are probably
thanks to Wake and Bake 420 just joining us.
jeez. For those of you that are wondering what we're even talking about, just fantasy sports.
At CBS,
There's
you get a bobblehead.
there's a lot just revolved around fantasy sports.
It's a bunch of old guys. And oh crap! Would you consider us middle aged?
We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Not there yet. I feel like middle age is after 35.
Holy hell, dude!
Not there yet.
Dude, we're close though.
I'm ready for a
What?
40-year-old, crisis.
Ready to trade the 30 in for 250?
Yeah.
220?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we got 52 seconds. That's cool. They give you a little countdown.
On Instagram they do?
Should I wait to even start doing those until...
We'll just end it and then start it up again. That's why my payroll is what it is.
Yep.
That's live.
I'm the one who shows you how to do this.
There you go.
Big dog.
We are back live on
No,
Instagram.
Now we are back live on Instagram.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Every minute matters on this marathon of a break.
We should have you flip through the cards because I'm using my muscles, my separating muscles.
Oh. Well, don't worry. You're not separating them all. Let's not get that. let's not get that
I
message
I separated
confused.
2,700 last week.
No.
Ross Stripling.
I like Ross Stripling.
Oh yeah, greatest season.
Vladimir.
Gary, Vlad, Flowers. I think that's out of what, 67? 05 out of 67. Xavier Bogarts, 150. Larry Doby.
That is autograph.
Personally, I like him a lot, actually. Greatest moments. Solier. I think that's the second foil we've gotten of him tonight. And David Ortiz, 35th anniversary.
Big Poppy.
Big things. Poppy.
Times is a Boston fan now.
Go get my car keys. I told you to go get my car keys, but it sounded like khakis.
Great.
I can speak like a Boston person. That's wicked. It's got to be nice to win multiple championships. That's all I'm going to say. Carlos Correa, Jackie Robinson, greatest player. Willie McCovey, Giants, 35th anniversary. Otani, not that good. It's like an ice box in this house. Somebody should turn the heat on.
Keep on going. Lasagna, there he is.
Lasagna. No, that wasn't him.
That's him.
No, there's another one.
That's the same guy.
No.
Whoa. What are you looking?
Donaldson, 2016. Dansby Swanson. Like that picture. Foil. Reggie and Juan Carlos. Mike Stanton. Whatever he's going by this year. Pudge Rodriguez. Everyone loves that one. You got an auto on this one yet?
I do not believe so.
You got any hit yet?
I do not believe so. Maybe the Rizzo? Was the Rizzo on this one? I don't think so.
I feel like that's always the last one. Steve Pierce, foil. Ted Williams. He's kind of good back in his day.
Huh.
Buster Posey. Home run Gary Sanchez.
Air Bear.
He's trash.
Jer Bear, Gare Bear.
Do you think he grew up with like a group of girls called the G Babies?
No. Don't think so.
Oh my Garrett. One G Baby Rose Supreme. Babe Ruth. Greatest season. Boston Red Sox. Oh, that's cool. Foil Boston Red Sox. JT Realmuto. Bryce Harper. Pops down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
alright.
I see a very thick card in there.
Sean Mania. Ooh. Well, we thought we would get away with one, huh? Detroit Tigers, Ty Cobb, Bryce Harper. Topps Greatness returns. That'll get auctioned off.
Maybe, depending on who has who.
Oh, Ryan O'Hearn comes out to play. On card rookie auto.
For the Royals.
To the Royals. I think this is the card you wanted.
Marsh Big Daddy.
Oh.
Welcome
I
to
like
the Hit
it
Club.
when you call me Big Daddy.
Harper and Ty Cobb. Cobb was on the Tigers. It was Marsh Big Daddy.
Ooh.
And then Nationals. PMC Million. So we got to auction that off. And congrats on the Royals hit.
Nice rookie on-card auto, because Joe won't say it.
Speak of the first baseman's at Kansas City. Wistauskas just agreed to a one-year deal with the Brewers.
Chapman. Foil.
I love Wistauskas.
Mariano Rivera. That's a
cool
one.
card.
Dennis Eckersley.
The Moose is a third baseman.
Rizzo.
Dude, that is literally
a little bit of a pinstripe there too on the side. A little pinstripe.
Oh yeah, wow, right in the head. Cubbies again with the a Rizzo hit.
Cubbies again with the Royals.
Yeah, Cubbies again with the Royals. That's our fourth either relic or autograph of Rizzo.
Rizzo, we've gotten a ton of Rizzo.
In how many boxes is that?
Almost
11.
Ton of Rizzo. Game used. Sick hit. Still waiting for that memorabilia or the
medallion.
Medallion.
How heavy is that in your hand right now?
I think it's a medallion.
It's a medallion.
It's a medallion. Ted Williams. Greatest moments. Torres. Hate to see it. Yeah, just hate to see it. 87 out of 150. Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
Get a nice little finger workout trying to hold this up.
Altuve. Going to the Stros. ADK coin. Congratulations on the Altuve medallion.
You think that's ATKI?
No, it's not.
Change it up on
it's
it?
not.
For sure?
It's not.
Okay. Lasagna.
Oh, now you're saying it. Gotta love the medallion cards.
Do you have icy hot here?
Why?
My back's hurt.
Free to ask why, but why? You and your little nut quotes. I don't know.
Oh my. Rich Hill 2016. We really do need to put up a parental advisory. Babe Ruth, New York Yankees evolution. Ooh. Court is in session.
Thor.
I was talking about Judge, but we'll go with Thor.
Thinking of the comics.
What? Oh.
My knees are locked up.
See? We're at our midlife.
It's a long break.
We're at our midlife.
Anything can happen over an hour and a half of breaking with times.
With me?
Yeah.
I've kept a great pace.
Last box. Good luck to everybody.
Didn't think we'd ever make it here, but
I thought we would.
Here we are. Some of us prayed last night that a boulder would hit.
What?
Or a meteor. Take a shot like the dinosaurs.
Is that really true, though?
Dude, that one.
I don't know.
See? Okay, so listen. Bars. Do you see what Bars
I did. A big cat posted that.
But that stuff we were looking at a year ago.
Yeah, I know.
We're ahead. We got to keep staying ahead.
Just really thinking of where you were at. Oh my gosh. Not just like physical presence, okay?
Listen, off topic.
Listen.
Way off topic. Me and Joe really believe there's aliens. So much so that his wife and my ex-girlfriend doesn't like it.
No, they don't like the conversation. But listen, what if alien form isn't even a carbon-based being? Like whatever you want. So for example, I saw a word being tweeted around. What if aliens are just cybernetically generated? What if that is what aliens are?
Listen, we'll talk to the group about this. If
I mean,
you believe that
there are
pyramids in Great Egypt were made without any type of alienness or anything like that.
Just because we're broadcasting this on YouTube, it could be alien related.
Oh, we should shut up. Because, like, the government does listen into some crap. Like, we should kind of...
Hey, these bearded breakers are just ripping cards open. They're really getting on to something.
Soon we're going to have Jesse Ventura on here saying...
No, it just... The conversation gets deep, and then when you see those videos of how big the universe is...
We go down a rabbit hole, and then somehow we start talking about the hottest Kardashian.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But in all seriousness, though, I think if you don't believe in aliens, you can get the hell out.
What are they called? Reptars or reptilians?
Reptilians.
That's what Kardashian could be.
Oh, they're faking.
Reptilians.
Vince texts me about flights when he knows we're in the middle of this.
Why?
Because we're going to San Diego, I think.
Who decided that?
Me and Vince.
Surprised he included you. Usually,
we were going to go to Vegas, and then all of a sudden...
Stubby and Vince just booked their own flight. Oh, yeah.
Who did Vince go to Vegas with?
I don't know.
Because me and him were talking about going to Vegas, and all of a sudden...
All I know is both those dudes just randomly are at a different
150.
city and don't say anything to anybody.
Greatest moments, no one
There he is.
Jonathan Lasagna.
There he is.
Yankees. It was because when me and her broke up, Vince thought I was emo, so he thought we needed a boys' weekend.
Oh.
But somehow it keeps getting pushed back.
So he's proposing.
Well, so then we were going to go to Vegas, and I was like, you know what, Vegas would be fun, but I think it would be nice to go to a beach or go somewhere out on the West Coast, because I've never been to Cali before.
Garrett just booked a trip to Vegas.
For what?
Bryce's bachelor party.
Wow, they're going to do that in Andrew's face like that? That's kind of rude.
Just telling you.
I'm not going to say anything. He's just going to Vegas. That's the weirdest.
Garrett thinks somehow he's only going to spend $300. $300 in a round trip to Vegas.
Has he talked to anybody who's been to Vegas? Pedro Martinez, greatest season.
He's banking on winning money. That's what he said too. He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to put
Mitch Hanger
$20 down on black or red." I was like, "That's it. You're going to fly to Vegas just to put $20 on a roulette game like that." Like, you could. Yeah. Sometimes they don't get out much. That's what I look at it as.
So a round trip flight to Vegas with bag probably around $3.
No, he got it for cheaper than that. It was like.
When are they flying out?
I don't know the time.
If they fly out like on a Monday, yeah, it's gonna be cheaper. But if you're going for me and Vince are strictly.
He got it for like $197 round trip.
He might have gone Spirit.
I don't know who
if he went Spirit, there's a chance the plane's gonna crash.
$300 is one drink in Vegas.
No, it is $300. He's not including his bags though. His bags are like $40 a bag.
All I'm telling you is a total trip is gonna be $300.
He's highly mistaken. Catfish Hunter.
And then he was talking about like riding 4-wheelers in the dunes.
That's fun. That is.
Yeah, I agree. It's fun, and it would be.
It's
like
not
going to be free.
It's like $150.
Right. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it's not. It's $150.
He also claims that his cousin, who got hit by a truck, is going to have a bunch of lawsuit money to play around with. So he's like, "Oh, he's just going to pay for
that doesn't that doesn't happen quick,
dude." I'm just telling you what they told me.
Did he get hit by a rich person?
No. So
they're probably not going to pay. You can sue the hell out of somebody, but that doesn't mean you're actually going to get that money.
Jerry Bear said he would not go to Vegas with this guy. I agree. I would definitely agree. Although he is a fun guy to be around.
When he's drunk.
Yeah, when he's drinking adult beverages.
No, so that's the thing. You can get a round trip flight to Vegas for $300, but that doesn't include your bags. Kirby Yates.
He probably won't even bring a bag, knowing him. That's a
Hank Aaron.
Love that card.
Trevor Hoffman. See, that's why I asked how long. Is he going out just for like 3 days? Or are they going out
I don't know how long.
A week's way too long.
Oh, and that was the other thing he's mentioned. He has a grandmother that lives like 8 miles away from the city.
Who does?
Garrett. He said he's going to live with his grandma just to save money for a night or something like that. I was like, dude, whatever floats your boat. I don't know what to tell you. You go to Vegas, you plan to spend money and just enjoy it. You don't go conservatively and try to hop skip around,
Foil. Hendricks. Greatest is who
Uh-oh.
I need to auction off. Lou Gehrig, Albert Pujols.
Yankees.
Zach Greinke. George Springer, home run card.
Jerry Bear and the Angels. Yeah, we're gonna have to auction it off.
Me, Vince, and Toth went, right? We went, I think, for 3 days. We each brought $1,000 with us just to gamble, not like for all the other stuff.
I mean, you could spend as much as you want there, really.
But
I mean,
here's the thing:
if you went there with $50,000, you could spend $50,000.
But he needs to be.
There's like a minimum of just living on a trip. That's
exactly, and it's not $300.
Yeah, it's not.
Now you could put a $20 bill in the penny slots and drink all night for free.
Honestly, I don't care where you go. If you go anywhere beyond 3 or 4 days, at least a week or so in that vicinity, you're spending at least $1,000.
I wish Vince was in this.
And then when you're in Vegas and gambling and all those types of nightlife are there and spending money on drinks.
Who lost $200 by 8 a.m. this first day?
It's
greatest moment: David Ortiz, Boyle, St. Louis, Ryan O'Hearn, Royals, Kyle Schwarber. Dude, what? And here's the other thing. So, like, hotels are really cheap there. But what people don't think about is every place charges you a resort fee, which is usually $40 a night.
Why? What's that fee for?
Because they say they give you the hotel rooms for like $20 a night, but then there's a $40 resort fee you gotta pay. Has Garrett ever flown before?
I don't even know.
This is cool. Chris Bryant, iconic. Indians.
Your
auto. That's a sweet auto. Blake Treinen.
Nice.
With his number on the bottom. That's
I do like the number on the bottom. For the Athletics. Great looking card. That will be going to ITYS1234. Congrats.
And don't worry, we still have the 12 silver packs, and I think we probably have a medallion coming up. I didn't know he was playing the other day.
He just told me, I think, Friday.
Did he book the flight already?
Oh, yeah.
And then, okay, so he's going to take care of his dog. Boyle Dodgers. Evolution, Fenway Park. Are you going to watch it, though?
I'm not
Matt
in
Olson?
charge of everybody's
Oh, Chris Sale. Game used memorabilia.
Going to the Boston Red Sox. Jer Bear. Again with another hit.
That's a hell of a hit right there.
Reeling it in. A gray relic for Chris Sale. He said he wanted to be with the Red Sox for the rest of his career.
Actually, just won championship.
You know why? It's because he doesn't have to wear that stupid, ugly uniform the White Sox made him
He
wear.
doesn't have to cut it.
Yeah.
That's so great.
He threw like a tantrum.
Like a 2-year-old. Uh, 150th, Joey Lasagna 2 with Chitsy. Ted Williams, greatest season. Eric Thames, oh, I thought it felt heavier. Tom Seaver.
Nice. For the Mets. Going to ADK Coin. Congrats on the medallion.
The heaviest card in the stack.
If cards went by their weight for worth, those would be worth a lot of money. They're worth a lot of money just in shipping. I can say that.
What makes all this even funnier about the traveling, though, is Joe is deathly afraid of airplanes.
Yes, I do not like to fly. Thank you, Himes.
You've only flown once in your life.
But I have flown, so I'm allowed to have an opinion.
He was 5 years old when he did it.
And I remember doing it.
Blake Snell out of 2019. Tom Seaver comes up again for the Mets. Iconic card.
Does he really?
Joey Galloping Gallo comes out. 35th anniversary.
Okay.
Remember the nickname we gave him because you were such a fan of him. Okay. And that is it for the 6 jumbo boxes. Coming right up, we have the 12 silver packs, Then Joe has some cards to auction off. We'll show you some.
It's not
hits,
auctioning. It's randomizing.
Randomizing.
It's 2 cards.
Whatever. Buster Posey, Ricky Henderson, Derek Jeter, Christian
Yelich.
Jackie Robinson, Bryce Wilson, Jack Bowers, Jim Rice. Ryan Sandberg, Jeff McNeil, Kevin Kramer, and Sean Reed Foyley. Patrick Wisdom, Justice Sheffield, Brad Keller, Chris Bryant. Talk about a prospect getting in something down there. Justice Sheffield.
Yeah, he's a
Brian O'Hearn, Mookie Betts, John Smoltz, and Raymond Loreno.
You having buyer's remorse on Andrew Miller?
Yeah.
Huh.
We only got one good season out of him. Noah Syndergaard, Manny Machado, Kyle Schwarber, and Ohtani. Ohtani's not that good. Can't stay healthy. Derek Jeter, Christian Yelich, Jackie Robinson, and Bryce Wilson. No, he looks like Jarrett Wright. Patrick Wisdom, Joseph Sheffield, Brad Keller, Chris Bryant. I feel like I'm saying the same names.
Okay. Oh.
Acuna, George Springer, Mondesi.
It's Mondesi. Gosh. Quit saying it.
Xavier Torres. Why? You get so upset. Don Mattingly, Javier Baez, Frankie Lindor, and Soto. Mike Trout, Jose Altuve, Steven Matz, and Buster Posey. Ryan O'Hearn, Mookie Betts, John Smoltz, and Raymond Loreno.
Good job, Himes.
You know, credit to me for doing this whole break with half a water bottle, getting it done, getting it out.
All right, you want to review the hits or you want to do the randomize first? All right. Hits are in a stack ready for you to show off.
Starting off with these medallions.
Yeah.
Don't know how I can keep them up. Tom Seaver, Jose Altuve, Roberto Alomar, Rizzo, Freddie Freeman, Clayton Kershaw, Benintendi, Rizzo, Nolan Arenado, Adrian Beltre, Chris Sale, Will Myers, Blake Treinen, Ryan O'Hearn, Jeff McNeely, Cedric Mullins, Kobe Alnard, and Matt Carpenter. That is it for the hits. We have the 2 randomized cards.
There you are.
Joe is about to randomize. First, we will do Albert Pujols. So Yankees, and that is the Angels. And then after that, we will do the Nationals and Detroit with Ty Cobb.
All right. So I'm going to bring everybody on over in one quick second here. All right. So how it works at Bearded Breakers, we are going to randomize 3 times since there are 2 different owners on these cards. The first is going to go to Yankees or the Angels. All right. So we're going to click randomize 3 times. The owner on, or the team on top, will be the lucky owner of the card. So good luck, and we will do it not only once, but also for 2 different cards. So here we go. Randomize 1, 2, and 3. Going to the Angels. That is the Pujols and the Lou Gehrig card. Let me just write down Angels so I don't forget. All right, and then the second random card is between
Washington Nationals and Detroit Tigers.
Tigers and Nationals. All right, good luck to those 2. 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations to the Tigers on getting the randomized.
I'll start getting started at 8:30. Wow.
So there you go, Himes.
Alrighty, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys had as much fun as what we had, and God only knows the amount of fun we're about to have here coming up in a second.
Love it.
Thank you for joining Bearded Breakers. We'll see you guys next week when we break a half.
It might be a full case even. We have essentially 12 boxes of Series 1 wax.
You know, good lead-in right now. Let us know the next. I gotta post them by Tuesday, so they gotta go up tomorrow. Let us know if you guys rather have a full case or a half case of the wax boxes. We'll break them.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you follow us on all our social media pages at Bearded Breakers, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Also, make sure you subscribe to our eBay page at Bearded Breakers 5371. See you guys next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.